What's up YouTube, Sleft Randall's back at it again, and today we got a Phantom Knight deck profile. You know, we've never done one before. We did PK Fire, but this is pure Phantom Knight. So, giving a shout out to Daniel, he's the one doing the deck profile. It's what he plays at locals. He does pretty well with it, you know, for a budget build, you know. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it on to him, and he's going to take care of you guys.
For the main deck, it's just 3 of Ancient Cloak. Pretty much his effect, you can switch him to defense mode, target a dark monster, and power it up by 800. His graveyard effect, you banish him, and you add any of the Phantom Knights card from your deck to your hand. Then I played 3 boots. You control a Phantom Knight, you get to special summon it. Graveyard, if you banish him, you get to add any Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck to the hand. I played 3 Ragged Gloves. I thought he was cool, so I played him at 3 for his graveyard effect mostly. When he's an Xyz material, it gives the monster the effect of it gains 1,000 attack points, but in the graveyard, if you banish it, you just get to Foolish Burial any Phantom Knight card from your deck to the grave. And then I played 1 Fragile Armor and 1 Cloven Helm. I only played them for their graveyard effects. Fragile Armor, you banish it, and you get to discard a Phantom Knight card to draw a card. And then Cloven Helm, you just get to banish it, and on end phase add any Phantom Knight card from your deck or your graveyard to your hand. I have no idea what they do on field. I just literally use them for a graveyard. Then I played 3 Kagamucha Knight. When you summon a level 3, you get to special summon it from your hand, so it sets up for the Link guy. And then I played 1 Rescue Ferret. You just play him because he's cool, and he can go into Break Sword after you summon the Link. Then I played 3 Twin Twisters, because sending the Phantom Knights to the graveyard is pretty good, and at least you get to do something with this one. And then I played 3 Slash Draw. Slash Draw, it's fun if it works, but if it doesn't work you get stuff back, so I liked it. And then I played 1 of the Rank Up. I just played it because it was searchable and it goes into other monsters, I guess. And then Reinforcement of the Army because they're all warriors. Foolish Burial and Monster Reborn are the last 2 spells. They're just good. And then I played 3 of the new trap, the Mist Claws. What it does is you get to add any of your remove from play Phantom Knight monsters back to your hand. And then it had an effect in the graveyard. When your opponent declares an attack, I think it had to be a direct attack, you get to special summon it and another Phantom Knight monster from your graveyard to the field. And this card's level becomes the level of the Phantom Knight you special summon. 3 Fogblade. It's Fogblade. 2 Sword. I've been debating cutting it down to 1. I just don't know what to add over it.
Why?
It just doesn't come up as much as Wing, so I might cut it to add a 3rd Wing. And then 2 copies of Wing. Wing I just played because it protected for the 1 hit, and then it was just a 500 attack point buff. 2 of the good trap card. Pretty much if you have no traps in your graveyard, you can activate it the turn it's set, and you just get a level 4 Dark Warrior on your field. And then 2 Wrong Magnet Ring. Pretty much when your opponent declares an attack, you get to negate the attack and special summon this as a monster. It's a level 2. The effect that it has is pretty good because it's a quick effect. You get to send this card and a Phantom Knight or the Phantom Knight spell or trap from your field to the graveyard, and you get to draw 2 cards.
2 cards? I quite agree. Okay.
And then 1 copy of Lost Vambrace. It was only in there to be the 40th card. I don't think I've ever actually used it. What it does, you target a face-up on the field. The Phantom Knight's monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, the target loses 600 attack, and the monster becomes a level 2. It doesn't sound that good. And then I play 3 of the new Link guy, Rusty Bardish. He's pretty good. When you see summon a dark monster into one of his zones, you get to pop a card on the field. And then as other effect, you get to send a Phantom Knight from your deck to the graveyard to set any of their spell or traps to the field. And then the Witch Apprentice. It was just in there to make going into Rusty easier. 3 copies of Breaksword. Breaksword's basically Diamond Direwolf, except he gets the special 2 Phantom Knights back when he dies. And they just go up by a level. And then a copy of Cursed Javelin. I just played him because I used to play Paleo, so I thought it would be cool to play him. 2 copies of Dark Rebellion, and a copy of Dark Requiem. It barely comes up, but it's just there to have as an option. I mostly just use the Rebellion. And then I played Evil Swarm Nightmare and Evil Swarm Thanatos. Thanatos comes up every now and then in matchups. Nightmare actually helped win a few games just because of his effect to set the opponent's monsters. And then the last 2 were Levier and Karen Gorgon. I think I've only used the Levier once because of the Mist Clause, and now Karen Gorgon hasn't really come up lately, so I might cut him for someone else. And then for the side deck, I played 3 of the Dino Wrestler guy.
Of course, you have to.
You gotta tell me your meme though.
Oh, I do something cool with this guy and the next card, which is 3 Mind Control.
I think you're good. Because I think I see where this is going.
I Mind Control your monster, and I have another monster on my field, so I tribute summon the Dino Wrestler guy, and then I use the Dino Wrestler guy to pop another card on your field. I think Jared is disappointed in it. And then 3 copies of Hey Trunade.
For some reason I thought that was a book of runes. I was like, what?
It's just regular giant trinket. At 3?
I only played it for Sky Striker, and it actually came up when I actually played against it, which was amazing. Then I played 3 Mirror Force.
Why regular Mirror Force, Daniel?
I'd like regular Mirror Force.
What's your Mirror Force launchers?
They didn't work out in here.
Does the card work out in anything?
Phantom Knights work out in Phantom Knights.
No, does Mirror Force launcher work out in anything?
I don't know, actually. It hasn't, it didn't in, it worked in, what was it called, Element Saber. And then 3 Bottomless.
Why not compulse over bottomless?
Bottomless look cooler.
Okay then. Anything else you guys say about the deck? Any changes you want to do? Anything like that?
I think I already stated the one change I would do. Probably the other thing would be cutting the, whatever this card was called, the Lost Vambrace. Would probably add another copy of, what was your name? Fragile Armor, or Cloven Helm, just because their effects do come up quite often. Other than that, the deck's pretty fun, and it's, you can steal a win pretty often.
And this is your local deck you use at locals?
Yeah, it's what I use at locals.
Okay.
High level play.
Cool. Anything else you gotta say, man?
Not really.
Alright, guys. Without further ado, please list some comments if you guys have any suggestions or what you guys, what you guys think about it.
Don't call Daniel fat this time.
True. Please like, subscribe, share. Check us out on TCG Player at Sora Online. With that being said, guys, Slifer Idolist signing out. Peace.